Let's set the scene for today. A major water main break on Orange Street in Lewiston has flooded streets and triggered a boil water advisory for residents nearby.
Crews are on it right now. Schools are closed as a precaution. We'll get you the what, the why, and what to do next. All right, let's kick things off with this. This is Garrett.
And I'm Leah. Welcome to Laid Back Local, the news of the day, with Leah and Garrett in Augusta, Maine. First up, a significant water main break on Orange Street in Lewiston caused extensive flooding early Sunday morning in March. Thousands felt the impact as water pressure dropped in surrounding neighborhoods. The city issued a boil water order due to potential contamination. A boil water order means you should bring tap water to a rolling boil for at least 1 minute before drinking, cooking, or brushing your teeth. Local schools closed as a precaution while repairs continue. The city estimates a huge water loss, roughly 6,000 to 10,000 gallons per minute at the peak. That's like emptying a backyard pool in under a minute. It also spotlights how crucial routine infrastructure maintenance is. By infrastructure, we mean the pipes, pumps, and systems that keep water moving safely to homes and businesses. Why do breaks like this even happen, though?
Short version, old pipes plus stress. Freeze-thaw cycles, shifting soil, or sudden pressure changes can crack a main. Then water finds the weak spot and rushes out fast. Regular inspections and upgrades help catch those weak points before they turn into a street river. And I'm all for more proactive checks. It's cheaper than emergency fixes and way less disruptive for families. If you're in the affected area, keep boiling water until the city gives the all clear. When the order lifts, run cold taps for a bit to flush the lines. That helps clear any lingering air or discoloration. Next up, a political ad blitz is underway. Janet Mills, who is Maine's current governor, and Graham Plattner, an oyster farmer turned Democratic Senate candidate, are spending big on ads ahead of the June primary. A primary is the first-round election where a party picks its nominee. An ad buy is basically a bulk purchase of TV or digital airtime. Plattner's controversial past comments about sexual assault have resurfaced. He's apologized and says he's changed, and Mills's campaign is highlighting that history. Both are vying to challenge Republican Senator Susan Collins. A recent independent poll from early March had Mills and Plattner running neck and neck with women voters. Notably, Plattner is outspending Mills, which could give him a messaging edge simply through more repetition.
Real talk, past comments matter, especially for people seeking public trust. Voters deserve clear info about a candidate's history and how they respond when it surfaces. Is it growth or is it spin? Why spend so much this early, though?
Early money sets the narrative. The more your message lands first, the harder it is for your opponent to reframe it later.
Okay, let's move on. Bath Iron Works, which is the Navy shipbuilder in Bath operated by General Dynamics, is facing a potential walkout. The Bath Marine Draftsmen's Association, a union representing over 620 employees, plans to strike on Monday after rejecting the company's final contract offer. A strike is when workers collectively stop work to push for better terms. The union's priorities are straightforward: better pay, more affordable insurance, and secure retirement benefits. Leaders say profits shouldn't come at the expense of basic stability for workers. The context here matters. The last major strike at Bath Iron Works was in 2020, and it was a big deal for the region. Even as talks continue, this vote signals a deep frustration that's been building.
This one's got some depth to it. Labor actions are pressure valves that force both sides to put real priorities on paper. Past strikes at shipyards remind us that short-term disruption is tough, but the long-term result can be clearer job paths, safer shops, and stability that keeps skilled workers on the coast. Here's hoping they find a path that works for both the crews and the yard. Switching gears. Skowhegan is mourning the loss of town manager Nicholas Nadeau. He started as interim manager in June of last year and later took the job permanently. Nadeau, who held a doctorate of education from Liberty University, also served communities in Blue Hill and Fairfax, Vermont. By all accounts, he was widely respected, and the outpouring of condolences from town staff and residents shows how much he meant to day-to-day governance.
That one gave me chills. Local leaders like a town manager keep the heartbeat steady, budgets, roads, safety, all the unglamorous but essential pieces. It's important to honor that service. Sending love to Skowhegan today. May his work there continue to guide the next steps. Last up, in Waterville, resident Leo St. Peter is pushing to loosen chicken keeping rules. He's a local who keeps 12 chickens on 50 acres, and he says the city's current requirement, 8,000 square feet of lot size to keep 6 chickens, is too restrictive for many neighbors. Even though the city council voted to keep the current rules, he's collecting signatures to send the question to voters. That's a citizen referendum. Basically, the public decides directly at the ballot. He frames it as self-sufficiency and family education, fresh eggs, teaching kids where food comes from. The broader debate pits urban convenience against rural traditions. And remember, Maine added a right to food to the state constitution in 2021, which is shaping how some folks think about backyard livestock and gardens.
I could get behind the local food angle. Urban farming is trending. About 11 million U.S. households now keep backyard chickens. The key is smart rules, clear setbacks, clean coops, and neighborly noise limits. If Waterville puts this to a vote, that's a chance to fine-tune the balance so small lot folks can participate without ruffling feathers, literally. All right, that ties it up nicely.
Thanks for tuning in to Laid Back Local, the news of the day with Leah and Garrett in Augusta, Maine. Have a great day and join us tomorrow for more local news.